Hello, friends. Is this complete lockdown an opportunity for us to improve ourselves? Yes, of course it is. Let us today focus on how to utilize our time that we have so much extra at our disposal to do something which will definitely help us in improving our language, particularly our vocabulary. In all my interactions with my students, one thing that comes out very clearly that every student wants to improve his or her vocabulary. And when I ask them when was the last time they have added a new word to their language, most of the time I get an answer in negative. Well, they all understand that vocabulary is important. Knowing new words and expressions is definitely very important to improve your language, but they do not follow any regime or a routine to improve their vocabulary. Well, so many students, those who sometimes get excited and energized to improve their vocabulary, one day they sit and learn 20, 30 new words a day. See, if they are preparing for competitive exams, more so, then they sit and learn 20, 30 words because they understand that in competitive exams, these words are important. However, after 10, 15 days, if you ask them about the words that they had already learned, most of them don't remember anything or they are not very clear about the meaning or the usage of these words. And they just only understand that, okay, they had seen this word somewhere and they had done it, but now they are not very clear. Why so? Because, my dear friends, you cannot improve your vocabulary in one day, 2 days, or 1 week. You have to do a consistent work to improve your vocabulary. And the best method to improve your vocabulary is not by learning 20, 30 new words in one day, rather learning 2, 3, 4 new words every day and learn these words so thoroughly that they become part of your language. So let me tell you what is the regime or the routine that you can follow that whatever words that you learn will become a part of your language, and whenever you need them they come to you in the right time and the right situation. Okay, so first, where to find these words that we want to learn and add into our vocabulary? Well, my advice to you is to start reading the newspaper. Start reading English newspapers or English magazines. Why so? Why should we get these words from English newspapers or magazine? Because the language that is used in newspapers and magazines is the language which is current, which is right now in vogue or in circulation. Okay, so when you start reading these newspapers or magazines, you just keep a pencil with you or a pen with you and start reading. You will definitely come across words which you do not know the meaning of. Don't stop and check the meaning. Continue reading. Just underline these words and carry on reading. Whatever meaning that you can get out of that word through the context or through the sentence, try and get that meaning and carry on reading. Don't take your flow away. Continue reading. Once you have finished reading, you would have definitely marked a few words which you did not know. Now just select 2, 3, 4, whatever number that you decide that you're going to learn every day, and leave the rest of the words because we can do them later. Don't get overexcited and learn not more than 5 words a day because you will not be able to remember these 5 words, more than 5 words after some time, and again we'll be back to the same situation. Now, after having selected these words, you open a register or a notebook. Put the date and write that word in the register. I would also advise you to write the sentence also where you found this word. Because when you write the sentence, you will see that you will also know the usage of the word or how to use that particular word. Because just knowing the meaning of a word will not be sufficient. You need to know how to use this word properly and correctly, and the right format or in the right form, or maybe in the right part of speech. Okay, so once you have copied the word and the sentence where you have found that word, try and make one or two more sentences a similar sentence without changing much, try and make one or two more sentences. Check in the dictionary, or if you're checking on the computers or online, check thoroughly. Just don't go by the first meaning that your laptop or that your mobile gives you. Click on the site, any dictionary site, and thoroughly learn the word and check the part of speech and different usages. Copy one or two sentences from these from the dictionary. Language dictionary will give you the usage of these words also. So you can copy one or two sentences, make similar sentences, make 4, 5, 6, 7 similar sentences so that you understand how to use that word in the right form. I would then advise you to write this word in capital letter 3, 4 times. Why is it important? Because when you write the spelling of these words which you are learning in capital form, you would remember the spelling also. And it is important for you to not only know the spelling as per the sound, but also get a picture of that word correctly. And once you get that picture correct in your mind, you will never make a mistake in the spelling of the word. Okay, then try and get the right pronunciation of the word. So much of material is available online, so you can always check the right pronunciation of the word and learn the pronunciation of these words, correct pronunciation of these words. Okay, so you have written the word down in a register. You have also copied the sentence where you found that word. You have made similar sentences, 3, 4, 5 sentences, so that you understand the usage of that particular word. You have also written this word in capital letters so that you remember the spelling and have practiced its pronunciation. Now, the job is not over yet. You have to bring this word into your language so that when you have the situation, this word comes to you, occurs to you naturally. So, what should you do? Then you should try and use this word the entire day. Say 10, 15 times if you use this word. And if you have done that by the end of the day, this word will become part of your language. So, after every 2, 3 days, if you go back and learn the words that you have already learned, and if you keep on repeating this process, by the end of 10, 15, 20 days, you can imagine how many new words you would have added in your language. My dear friends, don't try and learn too many words on one particular day. What you can just do is add 2, 3, 4, 5. Just decide a number which you're comfortable with and add, even if you add 2 new words a day into your language, by the end of 20 day of lockdown, you will see that you would have added 40 new words. And 40 new words, my dear friends, is a big number that you are adding into your vocabulary. That will definitely enhance the quality of the language and you will start feeling confident. And if you can continue this process and follow this for a month or so, 2 months, 3 months, you can see the quality change that is coming in your language. And of course, please like, share, subscribe, and you can also press the bell icon so that anytime I'm making any new video on improving your language, you will get a notification. All the best. Thank you.